Hey guys, welcome back to more AFK Arena. In today's video, we're checking out Kayleen. We have her for the test trial version over at my free-to-play account, which means she should be maxed out based on where my account's at. So we should get to test her pretty decently. As always, we will test this on Kiasma and test her out. I know some of the other heroes we haven't done Kiasma. We will do that as well. But yes, on holidays, I'm not going to be pumping out too many videos, but when I get back, we will go ham. But let's check out Kayleen. The Wi-Fi is pretty terrible, so if we get some long loading screens here, that will be the reason why. So there we go. Yep, we got 30 signature item, 9 furniture. Perfect, happy days. So I think we just jump straight into a campaign stage and just have a play around with her and see what we can find. So I honestly don't know how I want to use her. I haven't been putting too much time into it on holidays, thinking things through. I do feel like maybe she could be viable front row, but I don't think so once you get to higher deficits, purely because of the way that she mitigates a lot of damage, but you take a lot of damage. I kind of want to test her in the front row. We'll cheese it. We'll do it. No, we're not going to cheese it. We're not going to do Ulna. Screw that. Okay, so let's actually work. Let's work around. This team is kind of annoying, to be fair. It's not the worst. Screw it. Yeah, let's go back here. Let's go with this one. So, I feel like primarily Graveborn teams, unfortunately, all right, let's just take some things out. Let's just reset some teams and have a play. So let's try in this sort of team, in the Grizzle type team. Maybe we try her with Grizzle. Would she work? I don't think she'll work with Grizzle. You know what? Let's just do this. Let's just do this. Let's test this out for fun. She ain't gonna work, but let's just go ahead and do it. Don't show again. Thank you. Let's just see how this pans out in the initial stages. I want to see her survivability. Obviously, we're only at about 100 level deficit, so it's not crazy. Let's have a look. I'm just going to leave it on 1x speed so we can get a feel. So honestly, she's surviving, not too bad. And then once those heals start rolling in, it's actually pretty solid. The problem is she doesn't help with the Grizzle side of things. So that's... The Grizzle isn't going to be ideal. So if we drop Grizzle and put Mishka in and have her in this sort of team, perhaps, let's go ahead and try this. Okay, so we can get that CC up, which isn't too bad. It's a very heavy CC team. I want to see her get her ult off. Get them silenced. We can see we got the 2 hounds down the bottom already. They're working pretty hard. Now, if she ults here, we're going to get 2 of the things. If she ults here, if she can ever ult. Does she ever ult? Does she know how to ult? Okay, she does not know how to ult, apparently. Let's put this on higher speed. Apparently, she does not understand how to press the ult button. Wait, let's go again. I just want to see her ult put the 2 rings out and see what kind of deeps we get. Can we please just do an ult? Okay, honestly, I always feel like 4x speed gives me the worst RNG and things just go horribly on 4x speed. Could just be me. Okay, she's injected. Ult, please. Okay, I really didn't do much. That really didn't do much. Okay. So maybe we've got to leave back row specialist. Can she... I just don't think she has enough CC to sub in one of these spots, but let's try her in the place of Pharrell for this. For instance, and we'll do Grizzle. I don't want to do Ulna Grizzle because, Ulna's just a beast and it's like a bit too cheesy. So let's go with... Where's my man? Begin. Let's see. Grez's already dead. That sucks. All right, I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so I went down a fair few different roads with Kayleen, trying to make her work. I mean, I was trying meta comps as well, and nothing. She doesn't really slot in that I could make her work. I don't know. It could well be. I find often, especially with mages and rangers too, when you can't equip an artifact, it really impacts the way they play. Obviously, her not being able to equip something like the Windbinder and get her to that ult faster. Everything was dying before we could even get the ults. Even in Ulna comps, when she did ult, it didn't seem to do a hell of a lot of damage. I still think she's going to be good. On this account, I cannot make her work with the trial version. We will go ahead and try her with artifacts and stuff when she does come out on the global server, because I think that's where it's... I just feel like it's always like this with trial versions. I really would like them to enable artifact equipping onto trial versions, because like I said, it does feel like it changes the way it plays. But I tried several paths. I tried obviously the Graveborn path. I tried doing her in like a Leonardo da Vinci type team, which, you know, she's not really needed for that sort of thing, with Ulna. And it just doesn't, none of it feels right. So I feel like the thing with her is you really want her to ult that little bit faster. She does have the amplification of damage as well. So maybe in specific teams to snipe certain enemies, and in PvP is probably going to be where we see it. But I wanted to test her here in bosses. So this is my current best team on this account. So what I want to do is I want to do a control battle here so you guys can see the damage that we do with this team. And then I want to try like subbing out Warwick. I don't think it's going to work as well, but she does have that enhanced damage on bosses. She does have some decent effects for it, so I wanted to see if she can actually bring anything to the team. I mean, this is a pretty solid team, but let's go ahead and let's check, and we'll do a control battle with this one for damage, and then we will test the other ones going forward. So I'll cut to the end of this one and we'll be back. Okay, here we go. So we've got 19. Let's see if we can kill it. How many seconds? 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we just crept over that damage barrier. So that is that one. Obviously, we have units die because, you know, they're weak and all that sort of stuff. So obviously, my Warwick being weak, the next one should be better. So there we go. That is that run there. So let's just tap. Now we go challenge, and let's drop him out, and let's go ahead and put her in and see if this adds anything to it. This does give us a 3-2 bonus as well, which isn't too bad compared to the previous team. But let's just check it out. I have no idea. I don't know what I don't even know if I'm expecting it to be good damage or not. You do lose a fair bit without the Warwick, but because mine is really average, I feel like this should be a buff to my team, because I feel like she's actually going to survive longer and benefit the team for longer, but we'll wait and see here. It does look like we are going to cream that previous score. So let's just see. Let's see where we get to. And then we'll check out the damage charts as well, see how much damage she deals. I definitely think that the Grizzle and the Scarlet are what we want to leave in the front row for this. I definitely think that's the way to play it. But let's see if she amplifies that damage enough to a point where it's actually something meaningful. Curious to see. So it's only crept above the previous damage. We're not like breaking any records with this one. Let's see, let's see. Okay, so damage dealt. Yeah. Dude, I absolutely love it. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we could drop the Grizzle. But the Grizzle attack increase is really nice for the share. So I don't think that would work either. I don't think that would work either. But yeah, if we look at log, you know, it gave us a little more damage. It's not crazy damage increase, but it's a little bit nonetheless. So I'm curious to see, like I said, this one's a bit tough for me for campaign and stuff like that. I feel like artifacts is going to be a big thing. I think for early game, she's going to be a beast. She just has a really nice kit for early game. The other thing that I found when I was testing her in campaign, I can't remember what team we were up to testing with. Where were we? It was this one here. I was hoping her in the front row would be a little bit stronger with her knockback. So if we look at her skills here, and we just jump to this, and we go to skills, which one is it? Yeah, this one. When enemies are near to Kayleen, she commands her Necro Hound to attack, dealing 280% damage, and then knocks them back and stuns them for 3 seconds. Now, I was really hoping that this would be more impactful and faster acting. So if we say drop you, and I'll just put an Ulna in so that she can survive. Don't even care what else. Like literally that. So what I want to see here is I want to see the speed at which this engages. So you can see. Like I don't think she even used it. Like let's try that again. All right, let's see. So enemies are near her. I don't care what anyone says. Enemies are right near her. But she's not. There it is. Did you see that? That was it. So this one, I wish it was an instant proc. So you saw that at the very end. So if we go play, I honestly think this could make her a lot better. So what are we? We're 5 seconds in. 6, 7, 8. we're 10 seconds in, 9 to 10 seconds in, before her hound does the little tail slap and knocks them back and stuns them. That is painful to me, because when I first read her kit, I looked at this and I'm like, okay, so she's not a bad front row unit. She's got some damage mitigation. She's got some healing. If you can get something to help her survive the first couple seconds until she starts channeling, then maybe she'll be viable. The problem is, I believe it's that she may start channeling too soon. So it's a bit of a trade-off. I wish, because it's her Necro Hound doing this attack, it'd be really nice if this could function independently of her doing this, because it feels like when she's doing this, she can't do anything else. So let's just go in this again. So what does she do? She walks in, she marks an enemy, and she starts channeling. Now, I think there is enough time in the time that she marks and starts channeling that the Necro Hound could do his thing. Because that would be nice if she could, like, basically walk into battle. As soon as someone's near her, if she's in the front row and she starts, she could knock them back and stun them, giving you that bit of CC. And in that time, like, so that's like the first thing that happens is she knocks away melee enemies, giving her enough time that she can then start channeling and get the damage mitigation up. I would love it if that was the way it worked. I think that would be a lot better and make her more viable in that sense. At the moment, it feels like she's not that strong in the front row for that reason. She still does have decent damage mitigation. So like when I was testing her in teams like Mishka, due to Mishka giving the CC as well, you know, it helps her survive and lets her healing start rolling on. So she can work in the front row, but in the back row, I feel like she's not quite deserving of a spot with the amount of control and CC that she does give, along with the damage. However, if we get the Windbinder up and that damage is actually quite decent, and she get it out early, like the problem that I'm having is she's dead. Like the whole team's dead before she can even get an ultimate. So I'm keen to see how that works. But yeah, it'd be really nice if they changed the mechanics of her a little bit. I don't know if different haste ratings, like let's throw a Leica in there to see if this changes it. As you can see, she's just channeling there. She does actually start channeling pretty quick, which is nice. But then she stops channeling. You know, it's just, I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. It feels like the workflow of the character needs to change a little bit. But once again, we will test her on Kiasma. Hopefully the artifact makes a difference. If you guys do have some teams that you think she's going to be godly in, let me know. I'm just struggling to think of something at the moment. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.